After playing the alpha when it was available and being left only wanting more now that it has ended, I thought it would be a good idea to give some feedback on the good, the bad, and what I think can be improved to make the game even better. This is one of my most anticipated games for early next year, and this is something different from all the first-person shooters and RPGs out there. First of all, I would like to say that the character customization is very well done and easy to understand. You can change genders, armor colors, emblems, and even the armor they have equipped. And each armor has different effects like further throwing, more defense or stamina, and other status effects. Equipping different armor will also look different on your character, though I hope they add more different looking armor sets, as I ran into the same 3 looking chest pieces many times, sometimes even with the same exact stats. Now when you get armor that you don't want, either you can use it to upgrade the armor that you are already wearing to improve the stats, or you can destroy it for experience to level up your chosen character. You can even customize the weapon's blade, hilt, and guard, which affects your weapon in various ways as well. The game sort of feels like Dark Souls. Getting hit hurts, and it's a challenge, but with some time you can get used to the mechanics quite quickly. The battle system works by adding a blocking system. You can block left, right, or up, and depending on the direction you are blocking is the direction you can attack. The character also has a stamina bar, and when depleted, he won't be able to sprint and will attack slower. You can also do combos and special moves. For example, the Orichi, if I said that correctly, if you dash back and hold slash press heavy attack, he will get ready to dash forward and slash to the left or right of the target. Every character feels different. The Knight and Viking are 2 completely different fighters, with their own block and attack animations. You can even see the battle damage on your character if he has been through several battles in one life. I did run into some moments when the Conqueror would do an unblockable shield bash into a hit over and over again, making it really hard to counter him at times, and it was quite annoying. And sometimes block inputs wouldn't register either, so I hope that gets fixed before release. Another thing that was a massive pain in the ass were the bots. So if you do a player versus bots match, you will have one of 2 outcomes. Either the bots will be dumb as hell or overpowered as fuck. Even if you play PvP with other players and your entire team consists of 3 bots, you have the same chance of getting either 3 bots who will do nothing but die constantly, or they are gods who will rip the other team a new ass. There also needs to be rebalanced teams, because sometimes I'd find the other team would be way too good, and then I'd be stuck with a really bad team of bots or players over and over and over again. I mean, if the other team is a group of friends, I can understand, but not all the time. Oh, and I have to talk about the characters' executions, and all the characters have their own execution moves. And by God, I love doing these. When I first started playing the game, I only ever did heavy attacks, which was a bad idea, trying to get the last hit to be able to do these executions. Doing an execution move kills the opponent and doesn't let them get revived by a party member. It also increases the respawn time by 5 or 6 seconds, and the attacker gets some health back as well. And when the game is released, all characters will have 2 already unlocked executions, then more will be able to be unlocked. The game's currency is steel, and they need to up the amount that you earn at the end of each game. In the alpha, you would maybe earn 10 steel after each game, whether you win or whether you lose. They need to set it up to 50 if you win and 25 if you lose. It would make it easier to afford armor pieces and upgrades. There are contracts in the game to be able to earn steel and XP faster, which is a good thing. There are 2 dailies, and then I think 8 others that rotate every few days. The alpha only had 3 game modes for us to play: 1v1 duel, 2v2 duel, and 4v4 domination. And if the game wants to have a longer lifespan, there needs to be more game modes to be added. Maybe a co-op mode for the campaign, which always makes the campaign way more fun. As for PvP game modes, why not a TDM? First team to 50 kills wins. A capture then defend the flag, where you capture a flag, you take it to a destination and have to hold it until you get a specific set amount of points, and it resets every now and again, giving the other team a chance to get points as well. I know more maps will be added to the game, as I saw a few while watching the training videos. And speaking of the training videos, these should be removed. I saw that besides looking up a move list either in the game or while in menus, I sort of wish during the tutorial I was given an option to do an advanced tutorial to get to learn about the character I was using. I found out some of the combos a day or two into the alpha, stuff I wish I knew earlier. Another thing I think they should add are more classes to the factions, and maybe 2 or 3 new factions as well, which are inevitably coming in with DLC. New classes for Samurai Knights and Vikings shouldn't be too hard in the end, but new factions would be greatly welcomed. As for now, I could only think of 2. The first would be Romans. They could have 2 Roman warriors as well as 2 gladiators. Warriors wielding sword or spear and a shield. Then 1 gladiator having a trident and net, and the other can have a mace and shield, 2 swords, or this thing with a sword or something. Another faction could be, well, of course, Spartans, and I feel no need to explain why. And with these factions could bring maps that support their specific area as well. All in all, I really enjoyed the alpha and I can't wait to play more. I am hoping all these problems will be fixed and that they will add more factions in the end. And then they will have a great game to look forward to. Will you be picking up For Honor next year or will you pass on it? If you enjoyed the video, please press that like button. It really helps me out a lot, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.